Hi everyone, it's NonnaGrace, and I'm from Western New York. Today, I put both girls, little lady and Emma, in the same little house, which is the maternity house. But apparently it wasn't big enough for both of them because Emma was bullying little lady's look-alike. So what did I do? I put the dog kennel in front of the doorway and scooted little lady's look-alike into the dog kennel, and then Jim helped me transport her to the little tiny coop, so she'll sleep in her little tiny coop tonight, and Emma will sleep in the maternity ward coop. I'm going to leave them in there, I think, until Wednesday. I took the little egg that they had, and I had put it in there last night with the girls. This morning it was scooted off the nest. It wasn't cold, so they apparently were sitting on it. But I candled it today, and it showed nothing. So I had to toss that into the barrel. It didn't break, so I don't know. Maybe that one's got a really, really tough shell, but there was nothing in it. So there's no more chicks. That's the end of the baby chicks. And not Emma, but Silver and Dorothy, they have had their babies in the rhododendron a lot. In fact, they hear me open the front door, and they come clucking for the scratch, and so I give them their scratch out there, so the babies and the mamas get the scratch without fighting for it. And Mr. Brown, I've been picking her up. She realizes now that when I pick her up, it's because she's going to get her scratch all by herself. Because when I try to feed her from my hand, the other hens are trying to eat, and they push her away, and she backs off. So this way she gets her special treat. I do have a video for you. It's a long one, so I hope you all have your coffee or your iced tea, whatever it is you like to drink. I drink coffee even when it's hot. You might want something cool. I don't know. But it's a video where Jim is changing a tire on his motorcycle. We're still waiting for 2 more tires to come in, but I'm going to give you a little taste of what it's like. It's not the easiest job. And I put it to music so that those of you that aren't really interested in seeing this operation, which I'm not really that thrilled with, but at least the music is entertaining. And I do talk in it so that there's some talking in part of it, so that you can at least listen if you don't feel like watching. And that's what we're going to go to right now. I had Jim bring out the camper so that he could get it inspected, because we have a camping trip coming at the end of July. We haven't used it in several years. We're going to go up in the barn and see what Jim is doing. He's supposed to be changing a tire on his motorcycle. We'll find out how he's coming along. How you coming?
Okay, set up to lift it.
We're in the barn, but it's pretty messy. What are you doing? Trying to unkink a chain?
Trying to unkink a chain.
You know, with necklaces, you just swish it in soapy water and they come undone.
Well, if this hadn't been abused years ago by somebody else, it wouldn't be like this.
Oh, there, you got it. Look at that. He got it. Woo! Hooray for it. It's got the kink out. Didn't need soapy water.
Nope,
but if you do have necklaces that tangle, all you do is swish it in soapy water, and believe it or not, they come undone. Well, I guess I should put your head in it.
I guess.
I had just the chain. I'm going to go up. Are you going upstairs to do the tire?
No, I got to get it off the bike first.
Oh, it's not even off the bike. Oh.
No, I'm just getting set up to get it lifted up to get it
Oh,
off.
okay. Which bike are you going to work on?
This one.
The Kawasaki.
Kawasaki. That's the one
This
that I
is
have
the one he's
tire
going to
for.
work on. Okay. Yeah, we ordered tires, but they haven't come. And he only got one, and he needs to change all of the tires on the Kawasaki and
3 of them, 2 fronts and 1 rear.
and a And a front tire on the Goldwing needs to be changed. For those of you that were worried about me not riding a bike, well, if I really want to ride, I can ride the Goldwing. It's a trike, and I won't fall over because I have terrible balance. This is far too big. It's even too tall. I would never even, my feet wouldn't even reach the floor. And it's an extremely big bike. What's the size of the Kawasaki? What's the horsepower?
It's a 1600 cc.
1600 cc, which is pretty big. Mine was just a little 250.
Yep.
So there's a big difference. And what's the Goldwing?
1800.
That's an 1800. And Dick's was a 1500, right?
Yep. This was a older model. They were a little bit smaller back then.
Yeah. And this is how he does all of his work. He's going to use a, what is that called, a pulley or a pummel along or?
Chain hoist.
Chain hoist.
Yep.
And it's connected way up here on a sliding thing on the steel beam that we had put in the barn. It's got to come down more. Well, we'll catch it. You doing this part if nothing else. Mr. S. Ali wanted us to be in the barn. Well, we're in the barn, but it's not going to be a tour. It's just going to be a little bit of whatever. The barn is a mess, just like my house. Do you need me to hold the handlebar of the bike to keep it from tipping?
No, it can't really tip much now.
You. Is that wheel off the ground?
Yeah.
Almost, or it is
Yeah, that's just off the ground.
just off.
Now I gotta crawl underneath and get it unbolted.
Wow, fun, wow.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's not me.
Hey, you could do it.
No, I can't. You might think I can, but I can't. I know I can't. I can't even get down. Not with my funny knee. It's a good thing your knees don't give you trouble.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to leave you to your work.
Okay.
Those that know how to take off a tire will take off a tire. Will know how. Those that need to take off a tire. I don't need to take off a tire, so I really don't need to know how. If I were to do it, it would have to go to the garage.
Yeah, it probably would with you.
Well, we'll see ya.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. I had a feeling the door would be opened. This is the... I had a feeling the door would be open. This is the thing that he uses to change the tire on. Did you get it already off?
No,
Just
coming up to break the bead.
oh. He asked if we had any Murphy's oil soap. I had to search, but we do have some. Here you go. I had to go in the basement, but I found it. Here you go. Oh. Man, my legs are tired from walking all that distance. That'll lubricate it so it makes it a little slipperier. Yeah, it came off, I think. Whoa, that was a lot of work.
Yeah, they're not easy. That's why I wanted to do it when it was cool. When it's 80 or 90 degrees up here, that's not fun.
I'm at 3% battery, that's why it's turning off on me. Guess I'll have to miss this part. He has to clean his fingernails. They're really still very, very dirty. His hands were so black and his nails are like really dark too. But he'll get them cleaned up. He usually has pretty nice nails. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care, and I'll see you then. It's a little chilly today for me. For him, it's perfect.
Perfect.
But we'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.